All right, y'all, we are live on this Wednesday morning and the sky is very blue. Very nice. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. We have a lot to talk about today, guys. We're going to talk about the corn. We're going to talk about the Ethereum. Maybe even talk about the Cardano. And here's the thing. There's a lot to discuss, guys. A lot of possibilities. As usual, guys, if we can get the stream up to 750 likes by the end of the stream, we will be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin. However, the unfortunate reality is, guys, my streams have been getting fewer and fewer views and fewer likes as time goes on. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but it could happen if everybody goes to Twitter and tweets the tweet that I just tweeted over on Twitter. Then perhaps we could do the giveaway. Shout out to Crypto Yacht. Shout out to Joep Overbeeki. Shout out to Quick Draw. Shout out to MMA Cam Videos. And shout out to Husheng. What's going on, bro? And Africa. What's going on, my man? Thanks, Crypto Yacht, for the retweet, bro. Crypto Yacht, you gotta come on the channel, my friend. You've gotta come on the channel sometime. Shout out to Cam in the chat. Shout out to That's Vince. Thanks for reaching out to the fam. God bless you, Andrew G. Fly me to the moon. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to the lockdown trader from Spain. Do I know how to scalp? Do I know how to scalp? I don't know. Shout out to Sircon G and Pop Inu, as well as Cyrus Crypto. What's going on, my friend? God bless all of you. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm unmuted. All right, y'all. So here's the thing. Green screen today, 4 out of 10. Got the cheapest one on Amazon. Should have got a more expensive one, a bigger one. Thank you all for being here. May God bless all of you. We've got about 200 people in the house. Let's smash up the likes. If we can get that 750 like count by the end of the stream, we will absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoins. Appreciate everybody letting me know about the audio. Apologize about that, guys. Let's get into this analysis. Boom. Here we are, guys. Here we are on the Bitcoin charts. And what is going on with the corn? Oh my goodness. Everyone's asking me, Jason, What's going on with the corn, man? I planted some non-GMO Bitcoin. People don't understand the growing process, right? People don't understand how the corn grows when you plant it out in the field. So we're going to talk about a few things, all right? We're going to talk about a few things. So we need to start on the higher time frames, right? The 4-hour time frame. We've been saying for a while over here that the two major areas of support and resistance, while we're trading in the sideways range, are going to be resistance at around 52 to 53,000 and support at around right down here at about 45.3K, give or take, okay? Now, as you can see, my fibs are very messed up here because I've been posting them in my Discord so that people can see where I'm pulling them from. But I'm going to change that because I hate, absolutely despise these types of trend lines and zeros and ones and all this. I just I cannot even take that, guys. So what is happening here? We, in fact, did get a bounce off of our golden pocket down here. It was a very juicy bounce. In fact, this was the one on Friday where we were able to catch the juiciest bounce right from the level. In the VIP Discord, we did give that level and that setup in advance right here where we wanted to see price come dip below the previous low wick that we put in, and then wanted to see a bullish divergence on market Cipher B, which we indeed see. We indeed did see, okay? And from that point, guys, we did get a very significant move to the upside, right? From that point, you can see we came up about almost 10%, guys. Not bad for this range. Now, of course, this was a very strong move to the upside that we got yesterday. A lot of people were noticing the fact that we were breaking out of this very important diagonal resistance, which was this right here. People have said, okay, this is the breakout. This is it, 100K, 100K. Well, maybe, guys, maybe, possibly. There are some signs of strength that I want to talk about. But last night, what else happened? We came up to another important area of resistance, which was this, whoa, hang on, which was this golden pocket right here, okay? We came up to a golden pocket right here, and last night, I should say yesterday afternoon, in the VIP Discord, I did give the warning, I should say the shout out, the, what did I give here? Let's see, this right here, guys. I said potentially forming some uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour market Cipher B as we potentially make a higher high into this golden pocket area where we could get a drop. And my target would have been a retest of this trend line. See that right here? Well, last night, what exactly did happen? We got uneven butt cheeks on the 1-hour time frame. What are uneven butt cheeks, guys? Uneven butt cheeks are where we, market Cipher B is making lower highs while the price continues to make higher highs. We got exactly what we were hoping for, right? Look at this. We were hoping for market Cipher B to make lower highs as price was making a higher high right into the golden pocket for a drop. That is exactly what happened, okay? Now, I did indeed take that short. I did indeed take that short. It was actually very juicy. It started out very scalpy. Someone asked in the beginning of the stream, do I scalp? Yeah, I scalp. I woke up this morning to a pleasant surprise. We had come down quite a bit, and I hit some of my take profits along the way down that I just set and keep there. Very juicy. Shout out to everyone also who took the short. But what is happening right now, guys? What is happening right now? Well, we can see that we are retesting this trend line, okay? This is a very important area here. Because not only is this the trend line, the resistance that we broke out of, we're coming back down now to retest. If we can hold above this trend line, it is now confirming to us that what used to be our resistance, very important, support resistance flips. What used to be our resistance, this yellow line that we were unable to break out, has now become our support. And not only that, y'all, but if we go to a lower time frame and we take a look here at just some volume, and you can see that we're actually forming a very local range right here, guys. We're forming a very local range. And not only did we get a bounce off of the 786 and that trend line, but we also did bounce perfectly off the value area low of the range. Okay, so right now we can say that we are finding some support right here, and we did in fact get the bullish divergences on the lower time frames. Okay, we can see on the 3-minute, as price was coming down to the key support, we can see that market cipher B was giving us upticking in momentum. Even on the 5-minute time frame, we can still see that we got the bullish divergences coming in right here. Even more locally on the 5-minute time frame, we could see bullish divergences. And here's the thing, guys, absolutely, I took the scalp. I absolutely took the scalp. I did not get a chance to post it in advance because when I woke up in the morning and I looked at the charts, I saw it immediately. And I was like, well, this is an opportunity. I almost kind of FOMO'd into it, but I did let everybody know as soon as I saw that bounce happening that, hey, we're getting that bounce. But here's the thing, guys. If you do want to get into this VIP Discord where I post the daily technical analysis updates as well as trade setups like the Ethereum short that we took, and it was extremely juicy. The Ethereum short that we took from the golden pocket. It was not a golden pocket actually, but we gave the setup in advance over here. Looking to take a short from the naked point of control /786 area. Currently, I'm still in that short, guys. We did drop from that level, and it was pretty juicy, okay? You can get into this Discord by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. This is not a signals group, guys, but what we do in here, myself and other good traders, is we share our technical analysis, we share our ideas, and we all learn from each other. And people are absolutely killing it in this trading group. So patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to learn this stuff, if you want to learn how to pull a local range like this and learn how to find confluence between a trend line 786 value area low, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. Where we give you the pieces of the puzzle in order so you can have a clearly defined trading plan, so you know when to enter and when to exit, so that you stop trading based on emotion. This course will take you from a flopping and groping trader to a confident, profitable trader. About 35 hours of content, guys, but there's currently a 35% discount in the description of this video. Good discount, guys. Absolutely worth it. And so back here at the charts, where can we expect to find some kind of support or resistance if we come to the upside? Now, I do need to say something that, in fact, let me see. Oh man, do I have what I need here? I don't have what I need. Let me see something real quick. Shout out, by the way, the other day I did have a little competition here to see who could give me the best uneven butt cheek pictures, and Jado 2K21, man, she really came through with these uneven butt cheek pictures that we got going on here. So the uneven butt cheeks, guys, this is something that we need to discuss, because a lot of people, okay, have been getting confused about when to take trades. I've been talking to a lot of people, flopping and groping in my Discord, hitting me up saying I'm losing every trade. How do you know when to take a trade? Like, how would I have known to take a trade from right here? Okay. What we want to do is we need to understand, first of all, the environment that we are trading in. If we're looking at a low time frame, like this range right here, okay, this tiny little range, if we go to a 4-hour time frame, right, this range is a wick. It's like a couple wicks here, right? It doesn't look like a range. Even if we go to the 1-hour time frame, this doesn't really necessarily look like a range, right? But if we go to a low time frame, like the 6-minute, then we see much more clearly defined details here. And let me zoom in. And so you have to understand like the environment that you are trading in. If you're looking at a low time frame to find areas of support and resistance to scalp, then you're going to be looking for divergences on lower time frames. And that's why I bring up the uneven butt cheeks, guys, because it's so important that if you are looking at a level, you don't just trade a level because it's a level. You want to trade it because you see something like this. You want to see the left butt cheek very plump and the right butt cheek not so plump, all right? It's always a party, guys. When you have Market Cipher, it's always a party, okay? You're at the club, you're doing your thing, girl, all right? Now, when she's got this going on, that's when you know to enter the trade. But you want to make sure that your expectations meet the time frame, okay? You could take a scalp on the 3-minute or the 6-minute, and it could be very nice for you, right? It could absolutely end up turning into more of a swing trade position. But people need to lock in profits, win in profit, right? So for me, profit lock-in number 1 is right here at the point of control / golden pocket. Okay, then what I can do is I can move my stop loss just either very close to below the swing low, so that if I get stopped out, it's a break even, or I could put it at my entry, or I could put it slightly in profit, so that it's guaranteeing that I am not going to take a big loss on the trade. And if you make a practice of doing that, what's going to happen is you're going to have small loss, like small loss, break even, small win, break even, and then the trades that actually run are going to be your money makers, guys. That's how you're going to do it. Now, when we take a look at a higher time frame, like the 1 hour, we go back to the 1 hour here. You know, last night we were looking for the uneven butt cheeks, and you know, here's the thing, guys. We're human, right? None of us have perfectly well-formed glutes, okay? As much as we may squat and deadlift, which I am a huge fan of, you know, this is still considered uneven butt cheeks in my book. All right, it's still those juicy uneven cheeks, guys. And so when you see this on the 1 hour, that's how you can have the confidence to short after a massive pump. A lot of people, they get scared after a pump, and they don't have the they don't have the, I don't know what to say. They're scared to take a short after a massive pump. People are only looking to long. I talk to a lot of people who are actually long here instead of waiting for some kind of a retracement, right? Always wait for a retracement. So I know a lot of people took long right here, which was very good. I actually missed out on that one. Currently now long right here. Am I still bullish? Do I still think that we can come up more? If we can come above this golden pocket right here, then I do think we can get to the 53K level. And if we go to the daily time frame, I want to point out that things look extremely bullish on the daily time frame. The daily VWAP on Market Cipher B is pointing up after we had snake eyes, 2 giant BitBoy green dots, followed by increase in momentum. While you could even say that we were getting bullish divergence on Market Cipher B, and depending on how you even draw this, some people would even say that this was a bullish falling wedge. Okay, I'd say more maybe like a descending channel, but the fact that momentum is getting so bullish here, the fact that money flow is starting to curve up on the daily, the fact that the VWAP is pointing up so high, we have not really seen something quite like this, okay, in some time. Right? In some time. I mean, the only thing that I can kind of relate it to would be this kind of like area that we had back here. Except back here, we did have bullish divergences on the daily, and they weren't as pronounced. But definitely looks like we're bottoming out. Another thing that makes me think we're bottoming out here is the weekly time frame on Market Cipher B. We've got this VWAP, the happy wappy. It used to be a very floppy wappy, looking very sad as we came down to this bottom here, but now it's starting to curve up, potentially showing that next week or the week after we could get the coveted green dot on Market Cipher weekly. All right, the green dot on the weekly Market Cipher B. Now, they don't happen so often, but let's just take a look at the ones that do print underneath the 0 line, where this one will print. Got one underneath the 0 line back here. We got one underneath the 0 line right here, and then potentially we'll have one underneath the 0 line right here. Yeah, we had one right here as well, which did, even though it wasn't such a drastic pump, it did give us a nice 52%. So I would not be sad if we got a 52% Bitcoin pump right here. And let's say that we do, the weekly confirms, and we do get a 52% pump. Where would that actually put us? Let's take out our measuring tool right here. If we pump 52% from today, that will actually put us at a new all-time high right around 70K. Now, that's a significant level. That's a significant level. Why? Right? Why is that a significant level? Well, I'm going to show you. All right? The reason that's a significant level is because, if I'm not mistaken, and if I remember this properly, guys, if we take a trend-based fib extension tool from the dump down in March 2020, I'm actually never going to say anything about what happened there again on this channel. and we pull it to here, we can see that nothing shows up on the chart, right? We can see that absolutely nothing shows up on. Hang on, guys, that's the wrong one that I'm looking at here. Let's see. Take it from down here, this low, to this high, to this low right here, and we can see that is coming in right around the 1.272 fib extension level. And actually, I was hoping that we would come up to that 1.272 fib extension level before we dropped down, but we didn't quite come up that high. But there is some confluence up there, right? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, right? Because we don't do that. That's not how I personally trade. The way I trade is I come up with a plan, and then when I see this, right? When I'm walking down the street with my wife, and I see this chick out there, well, that's how I know that I should be entering the trade, right? We come up with plans in advance, and then we take the trade based on what the charts are actually saying, right? So for example, this, I didn't know for certain we were going to come up here and come back down. But what I said was, if we come up here and if market cipher looks like this, then I think we can come down. And so that's what happened, right? That's what happened. That's how we were able to take the juicy short, guys. 1 hour time frame, looking kind of like it could confirm here, guys. But right now, my personal opinion is kind of neutral until we can come above 53,000. I am honestly neutral here. The reason I am neutral is because there is room to come down. The 4 hour time frame, printing a red dot, there is room to come down. Okay. Overall, I say on the macro term time frame, I think this looks very bullish. I think we could potentially see another move to the upside after potentially a deeper retracement. So if we're going to retrace, the areas that I would be looking for are quite simply just the fib levels. So if we take our fib from the swing low to the swing high, obviously we have our golden pocket, we've got our 382, we've got our 786, and if we do just take a look at the volume right here, we can see that, actually let's not take a look at that volume, let's take a look at well, this is actually important, guys. This is actually very important. I didn't notice this, but we are bouncing off a high volume node right here as well. So there's a lot of confluence here that this potentially could be the retracement. But if we fall back down into this yellow trend line here, then I will be looking down to these fib levels. Absolutely will be looking down to the fib levels. Just trying to pull some volume here and see what's going on. Yeah, those would be the juiciest. And of course, if we lose all of these, then I will be looking back down to this golden pocket. So these are the 4 major areas of support that I am looking at right now, if we're going to get a retracement down. Because we cannot lose sight of the fact that we are still just simply trading in a sideways range. You know, this pattern exists within a range. And until we break out of this or break down from here, we are still in that range. Okay, if we do break up and we come up higher, then I'm looking to more of a, here, let's pull out our golden pocket. Then I am looking to this golden pocket right here between 56.8 and 57.6-ish. This area right here, we have a lot of volume right here. We can see that this is a high volume node. And these are the main levels of support below us and the main levels of resistance above us, guys. I want to talk about some other coins as well. Because, you know, Cardano. Check out Cardano right now, guys. A while ago, we had mentioned that, you know, this was a very, very, very strong support for Cardano. In fact, back at the beginning of the month, I was taking a look at the Cardano chart, the Cardano USDT chart, as well as the Cardano BTC chart, saying that we had some very, very strong support coming in this box, right? Basically, we have a 618. It's kind of hard to see right now. Hang on. Yeah, so we have a 618 right here. We have a weekly level right here. We have a very important value area low coming in right here. We have a very important point of control coming in right here. And I was saying, as long as we can hold this box, I think that we have potential for a bounce for Cardano. And we are holding this box very well. Look at the daily time frame right now for Cardano. We can see momentum ticking up. The VWAP looking quite bullish. If we can start to see money flow curving up, I think we could get more of a substantial move here. This looks very, very nice to me on the 12-hour time frame. It looks very, very nice to me. If we take a look at the Cardano BTC pair, hang on. Yeah, look at this, guys. So the Cardano BTC pair is also holding our support, looking very, very bullish. What am I doing? Flopping and groping over here. We were saying that, you know, we're finding very good support here. As long as the Cardano BTC pair doesn't lose this golden pocket, okay, I was expecting us to hold the support. We are, in fact, holding the support. It's been many, many days now, and we have been holding this golden pocket. So this is honestly kind of a make it or break it moment in my mind for Cardano. As long as we can hold this support on the BTC chart, this golden pocket, and as long as we can hold this support right here for the USDT pair, I think we could get a significant move to the upside now. Cardano's been one of those coins where when everything else was pumping, Cardano was dumping, guys, right? And you guys know the history that I have with Cardano. You know about the relationship, right? You know I started dating her when she was very, very cheap. And at first, I kind of didn't talk about her much. But later in life, you know, I officially asked her to be my girlfriend at $1.80. And things were great. I met her parents. We broke out of the falling wedge together. We were starting to talk about marriage, but then we got into a really bad argument because she was a vegan and I was a carnivore, and we just couldn't see eye to eye. And so we came down. We tried to rectify it, but no, there was no hope. I finally broke up with her via text message, and I told her, "Look, Cardano, if you ever come back down to my golden pocket, all right, if you ever are back in my golden pocket, perhaps I would think about starting this relationship again, as long as you can stay there, right? As long as we can stay there. We don't want the relationship to continue on a downward trend." And this to me right now is looking very healthy. I think this is like relationship counseling right here. Okay, we've worked out our issues. Okay, we've both become less extreme in our dietary views. We understand different people have different dietary needs based on preference, based on philosophy, based on worldview, based on lifestyle, right? We're coming to that conclusion. We think we can do this together. And so, yeah, that's it, guys, for Cardano and for the corn. Let's pop into the chat, see what's going on. Wow, we have 463 people. That's amazing, guys. Make sure to hit the like button because it is, if we can get that 750 likes, guys, we will absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin. So, yeah, make sure to like it. People say Bitcoin is pumping again. Let's take a look at the corn here. This is the 4-hour time frame. So funny, right? You got to zoom in. Let's take a look here at what's going on. Yeah, so if anybody is new to the stream here, what happened was last night we were able to get the short from up here because of the fact that this is the setup that I gave in the Discord. More of like a hint, not an exact setup, but saying, look, we're getting uneven butt cheeks. We're getting uneven butt cheeks, guys, on Market Cipher. It's a party, right? It's a party. When we're in an uptrend, it's a huge party, right? We're in the club, we're hanging out, you know, we did our hair all nice, but every party must come to an end, okay? And when you see this portion, okay, on the 1-hour time frame, that's how you know that the party's over, guys. The party's over. It might not be, here's the thing, it might not be over for too long, but you know we need to have a retracement. And what we did see is exactly what we were hoping to see, right? This is the 1-hour time frame here. And look at this on the Market Cipher B. We get the left cheek nice and plump, the right cheek not so plump. As we're getting the higher high, we are able to take the short from here. And then our target is around the trend line, right? Around the trend line is where target number 1 is for this scalp. But right now we can see that we are, in fact, getting the bounce from the trend line, right? It was very nice. We did come up into the golden pocket as we wanted, come back down, heading toward that trend line. And what do you know? We actually do get a bounce literally from the trend line, finding support at the trend line here at the 786. We now know as well, after further data, we can see that we have come down to the value area low of the local range. All right, this is important that we understand that this is just a local range here. And yeah, let's pull the volume again. I must have deleted it. Yep, look at this. So we're coming down to the value area low. We're coming down to the trend line right here. We're also coming down to an important fib level. If we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from this swing low to the swing high, we can see that, yes, we lost the golden pocket, but we found lots of confluence down here at our 786 fib level. All right. And so right now, guys, this is potentially the bottom of retracement where we could get another move to the upside. The 1 hour market Cipher B is starting to look like it wants to print a green dot right here. And if we do print this green dot, I think we could get a more significant move to the upside. But what do we need to be aware of? We need to be aware of a local golden pocket. So if we pull a fib retracement from our current high that we put in down to right here, if we retrace, be very wary of this level, right? Yes, I'm long here. Yes, I took the scalp. But if we cannot come above 49169 to 49204 and 50 cents, and we reject off of this, okay, then I think we are absolutely going to come down to lower levels. Okay, here's the thing. There is a very fast move up right here. Okay, a very fast move up. And if we lose this trend line, then our first major area of support is going to be right here at the 382, around 4,800. This is actually the beginning of a row of single prints if you're looking at a TPO chart, which means if we come below this 382, we're most likely going to come back down to around this golden pocket area. So be very watchful. You know, we have to enter our trades based on our confirmations in the moment. That's what got me into this long. But you know, I'm looking at this golden pocket. I'm not going to get too bullish until we get above this golden pocket right here at 49.2. If we lose this trend line, I will be looking for support at 48. If we lose that, I'm going to be looking down to the golden pocket. If we lose that, I'll be looking down to the 786. If we lose that, guys, I am going to be looking down toward this $45,000 area. Because, again, I said it earlier, but we can't lose sight of the fact that we are trading in this, right? This sideways market right here. So there's no need to get overly bearish or bullish until we lose this. And, you know, something else to be very much so aware of is the fact that, you know, this point of control here also, if we can hold above this point of control, guys, very bullish, very bullish. But look what happened yesterday. We came outside the value area with bearish divergences. We're back inside the value area. If we lose this point of control, guys, very, very likely we come back down to some of these supports. So just be aware, right? It's never a good idea to take trades based off sentiment, based off emotion. What we need to do is we need to be aware of our levels, and then if price gets to those, then we look at Market Cipher or whatever you use to look at in order to determine, am I going to take a trade here, yay or nay? Wow, 460 people still in here. Awesome. Shout out to Jay-Z, who says moon soon, and says we may retest the highs of those peaks. I hope you're right, Jay-Z, because, you know, that would be nice for my long, and hopefully, you know, I missed out really on being in a good long position, because although I am long from down here, it's in a very small position. I was actually hoping for lower. I was kind of hoping we dip out and bounce off the 0.65 before the move to the upside, so I didn't actually get into a long there. So right now I'm in a small long position from right here, and you know, I am hoping to hold the long. Honestly, I'm hoping to hold it, man. So I hope that you're right, my friend. I hope you're right. Shout out to Josh K, and shout out to Dean. Will we get an alt season soon? I don't know, Dean. I really don't know if we're going to get an alt season soon. It's hard to say. What needs to happen is the corn dominance needs to go down. I would like to see the alt season. I like to look at this Okay, I like to look at this right here. I like to look at the Bitcoin ETH chart, okay, because this kind of gives you a feel for the alt markets. When ETH starts to very much so outperform the corn, then it can lead to an alt season. Now here's the thing: the ETH has been coming up to this important golden pocket / weekly resistance, and has been rejecting with bearish divergences, right? So, sorry guys, tired. So if we can come above this resistance, and if Bitcoin's not dumping, but is either in a nice slow upward trend or in a range, then we get an alt season. But alt seasons don't necessarily, they don't last very long usually, right? They don't usually last very long, and because the conditions have to be right. The conditions have to be right. We want Bitcoin dominance to come down, showing people are putting money into altcoins. We want to see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, and really what it is, alt season, is simply just people moving their Bitcoin into alts to try and make more Bitcoin. So you have to time it very nicely. You have to time it very nicely. Higher Crypto says, great info, would be nice for more defined signals in crypto. Well, Higher Crypto, if you want some clearly defined range signals, come join the VIP Discord, man, because we give some good signals in here. And they're not signals, by the way. But they're if-thens, right? They're if-thens. They're if-thens, like last night, right? Like this. If Bitcoin comes here and Market Cipher B does this, then we're expecting this. And what do you know? That's exactly what happens, right? Or also, the other day, if Bitcoin comes down here and Market Cipher B looks like this, then we expect to bounce to the upside. That's exactly what happened. Get our bounce to the upside. And, you know, we have absolutely been destroying it in this little area, right? We took a long from right here, a short from right here, a long from right here, a short from right here, a long from right here, and then a short from right here. And so these were all trade setups that we myself and others gave in advance in the Discord, because we love sideways ranges. There's so much money to be made in them, because all you got to do is pull out your fib and look at Market Cipher. It's actually harder for me to trade in a trending market than it is for me to trade in a sideways market, because in a trending market, the levels aren't usually respected as much, right? You're waiting for price to come down to a golden pocket. It might not come down. You have to basically, in the trend, you gotta hop in on a smaller time frame and hope that it's going to work out for you. You know, like this right here, like this long I'm in right here. I had to hop in on a small time frame, hoping it's going to work out. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna, right? But yeah, that's crypto. Crypto can be very fun when things are sideways, in my mind. You know, Richard Hart. Don't really know much about Richard Hart, guys. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to, right? I don't really even know who that is. How likely is it that my daughter will become a famous opera singer? I'd say, well, let's take a look at Market Cipher B here on the weekly. I'd say there's probably a 6 out of 10 probability that she becomes a famous opera singer. So, right. We don't give signals. We give precise if-then statements, because, I mean, they are precise, because if you know what you're looking for, then you can have precise ideas of what is going to happen in the short term. Kusama looks ready for a breakout, says Courtney Kingdom. That's good to know. Matic short. I'm currently not trading Matic, but we do have a VIP altcoin stream today, guys, where we will be charting 2 coins. And we're stepping it up, guys. We are stepping it up in the VIP Discord, where we absolutely are posting more altcoins, right? So just today, we posted ASX and Cosmos charts with multiple if-then potential trade setups. Today, guys, we're going to be doing a VIP altcoin stream where we are going to be charting. Let's see what we vote. We vote in here. Let's see what we're going to chart. Looks like we're going to be doing Ripple and Sol, guys. We're going to be doing Ripple and Sol. Looking for some of those juicy trade setups. And we have gotten some really nice trade setups in these VIP streams. So if you're interested in that, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, guys, the 35% discount on the course is still in effect. This course is changing the way thousands of people approach these markets. You can check out the testimonials. This person thinks I'm an excellent instructor. Why, thank you, Leroy Jenkins. And this person is so glad that they found Jason's course and Discord. Why, thank you, Moondream. That's very nice of you. And this will give you the tools you need to systematize your trading so that you can find those very accurate if-then statements, right? Learn how to use market cipher, all that stuff. 35% discount in the description of the video. Bitcoin will dump, 15-minute VWAP coming down. Well, it very well may. You know, it very well may. We did get our confirmations on a low time frame, but you have to also think, my friend, that we could also do something like this and something like this. But in general, I can definitely see more downside. But first, we need to come down below the. We need to come down below this area here, okay? We need to lose the trend line. If we lose that trend line, then we know exactly what levels we're looking for, right? We're looking for these fib retracements to hop into a long, right? So that's what we'll have to wait for. But we also have to be mindful of the fact that we are trading in a range here too, right? So remember, we've got this low. If we do something like this and just take out that low, and the 12-minute is giving us our good old uneven butt cheeks, guys. Where are those cheeks? Here they are. You see this on the 12-minute as we're coming down below this price of 48,262, and you see yourself this, right? Boom. Then I think we could come to the upside. That would be a really nice fake out. A fake out. That would be a nice fake out. A fake out. A fake out. That would be a nice fake out. You know? A nice fake out. A 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 fake out. Are there any discounts on the VIP? Well, there are not currently, and there will never be either. But the course, yes. The course has a 35% discount. Higher Crypto says bearish divergence on the 4-hour and higher. Well, let's check. Let's check this out, guys. I don't know. I would probably disagree with that, my friend. Where do you see a bearish div on the 4-hour and higher? I don't really see that. 4-hour and higher? I do not see a bearish divergence here. I mean, I guess we do have a hidden bearish divergence right here. We have a hidden bearish div on the 4-hour. Do we have it on the 12-hour? Yeah. Okay. We do have bearish divs on those high time frames, guys. But, you know, we have to interpret these bearish divs in the context of everything else that's happening. So we don't know. Hidden divs are not as immediate as regular divs. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But I am fully prepared for a dump, guys. I am in, right now, multiple short positions. So I'm in 3 juicy shorts. So if we dump, I'm well prepared. If we pump, I'm not as prepared because I'm only in 2 longs, and one of them is very tiny, but I'm short from here, I'm short from here, and now I'm short from here. So, you know, if we dump, great, bring it on, you know? So I was getting nervous and still am nervous that we're going to pump, and I didn't load myself up at these lows, right? So we'll see. Shout out to Dan England. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Do I take crypto for my VIP? I do not currently, but we're working on doing that. The only way we take crypto for the VIP Discord is either you have to pay a year up front or lifetime, guys. Lifetime. You can pay lifetime. But in order to get more info on that, hit me up in Discord. In the free Discord. Yeah, as long as the price keeps moving, that's fine with me as well. What is my stop loss for what? For the long or for the short? My long right now, my stop loss is underneath this last low, like right underneath it. And I've already taken some profits. So I can get out of this long in a basically break even. Now, my other long, my stop loss, I forget if I have one or not, but I think right now I have it somewhere in here, but my plan is if we do come back down into here, I'm going to be looking to add to this position. So I'm going to have to reassess as time goes on. Sorry guys, my brain is so foggy. I've been on the road 24/7 lately, out and about, going places, and I just cannot think straight, guys. You know? Stop loss for the shorts at entry. Stop loss for the shorts are at entry. How much time do I take to be profit? You mean to be profitable? Well, it depends on the person. For me, it took way too long. I think it took me about 3.5 years before I was actually doing it profitably. But that's because I didn't do things right. I didn't take the Jason Casper trading course 35% discount off, you know. Just kidding. Am I getting shorter by the day? How's this? Wait, no, how's this? Oh, green screen, man. Totally messed up. How many calories do I eat a day? Well, honestly, it ranges. I between 3,500 and 4,500. But I'm trying to keep it on the lower side now, guys. I'm trying to keep it on the 3,500 side. Is today upper body and back? Today is actually not a rest day. Do I have? Yes, I have many accounts. Right now, I'm primarily trading with 3 accounts. 4 accounts for the bot. But unfortunately, my bot stopped working today, so. How did I convince myself to keep trying blues? Because I knew I wasn't doing it right, man. I knew there was opportunity here, and I knew I was messing around and not doing it right. Because I'm the kind of person where I hate reading the instruction manual. JC, that's a funny joke, man. Too short. Takes me back to my days growing up in the Bay Area, you know, in the 90s. And that's totally not true. That didn't happen. But here's the thing. Yeah, I knew I was doing it wrong. I hate reading instructions. And I hate taking the time to learn things the right way. I like to do and then learn as I do. Well, trading is not a good thing to do that with. Because the way you do and learn is by losing everything. And then eventually you're humbled and you're like, I'm fine. I'm going to read the dang instruction manual. Yeah, I eat a lot. I guess I have a high TDEE, right? I'm actually shocked sometimes because I do count my calories in MyFitnessPal. I'm literally shocked at how much I can eat and not gain weight. Like, I'm shocked. Like, yeah, I might get a little fluffier here and there, but I really can't get above like 212 pounds. You know, it's and I eat a lot. I don't really play guitar at all, guys. How to get my shoulder so swole? It's genetics, guys, mixed with trend. Hey, Jay. Is the VIP Discord... Oh, never mind. Can you pay for the course USDT? Unfortunately, no, you cannot. I'm 6'2". How many monitor screens do I use for trading? One, guys. I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro and a cell phone. That's all you really need. That's all you really need. I mean, maybe if you're trading multiple coins, you need more. But I usually swing trade alt and then, you know, day trade ETH and Bitcoin. Shout out to Trenton, who grew up in the Bay Area in the 90s. That's awesome, man. The biggest turning point in my trading, CG, was when I implemented my risk management and strategies together. Because it's actually easy to learn how to do technical analysis, and it's easy to learn trading strategies. But what's hard is sticking to it, having the patience and the discipline. So you have to make a covenant with yourself. You have to enter into holy matrimony, a covenant, okay, with yourself, that you will absolutely not break your risk management, because it's super tempting to FOMO into an entry that you think is good and say, oh, I'm just going to put my whole account on here, 25x, and then boom, you're wrecked, okay? Yeah. Am I copying the Chart Champions channel? That's what somebody says in here. I definitely don't copy the Chart Champions channel. If anyone follows my Discord and my trade setups, you know that. But I will say that I've learned a lot from Chart Champions, and I would recommend that people look into their educational material as well, because they are definitely really good at what they do. So yeah, I would recommend it. Yeah, if you need a smaller screen, then if you need a bigger screen to look at the charts, then you got to go more than 13-inch. But am I growing anything on the farm right now? I mean, we have some herbs and stuff growing in the winter. We've got some hydroponic stuff, but no, we're pretty much just getting our soil ready for the spring right now. Got the manure out there, and you know, we're waiting for next year. I have big plans, guys. Big plans to become much more self-sufficient. Yeah, I have big plans to become more self-sufficient. Wow, I'm surprised we still have 440 people in here, guys. So we've just waxed into some chat question and answer. Does anyone have any other questions about the charts or anything like that? And then we'll probably have to head out, you know. Uncle Andy Crypto, I'm not familiar with the study that claims 1% controls 27% of Bitcoin. I have to actually look into that. That's very interesting. Jordan Clark is tired of the ADA girlfriend analogy, facepalm. I currently have no greenhouses, but what I want to do is I want to build an Earthship greenhouse. If anyone's familiar with Earthships, they're basically completely self-sufficient houses that have a greenhouse in them, and they're built out of like old tires and dirt. Oh man, you guys have to check out Earthships. Yeah. Yeah, we do grow some good melons here. Is Bitcoin going up right now? Let's check it. Nice. So we're holding above the golden pocket, which is good. Which is good. Yeah, I mean, I would love to come up from here, guys. I would love to come up from here. Do I think we're gonna? I don't know. If we keep putting in higher highs and we don't get any bullish divs, like I said, keep your eyes on, if we do keep coming up, keep your eyes on this fib 49169 to 49204, because that will be the moment where we know if we're just gonna continue now forming a local downtrend or come up higher. But the levels are clear, right? For me, they're clear. And I hope they're clear for y'all too, since you spent the time to watch the stream. Do I trade using the same time frames as reference, or do I change time frames with the market? It depends, Mo Money, what I am doing. Like what I'm looking at. Interesting, Frank, about using mycelium bricks instead of tires. I have to look into that. So Crypto Rancher's into those. We've reached half of 750 likes. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to do the Bitcoin giveaway sometime. I did see the latest edition of The Economist magazine with the hidden in there Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Cardano. I wonder what that means, guys. The Economist magazine, the the prophetic work of our time, right? The bot. Okay, guys, the bot is coming along. It's coming along. We've hit some road bumps, but it's coming along. More info on that ASAP. Bearish div on the 5 minutes says no N. Let's check it out here. Yeah, it could form, right? It could form if we pump a little bit higher here. Absolutely, could form. But yeah, I mean, I would not long here. I would not long here. You know, I would long here, which I did. I would not long here. Basically, you know, I'm long from here and hoping we come up. If we don't, then that's fine, because I know where I'm looking to long on the way down. Right? As long as we know what levels to look at, we can catch little scalps. Eventually, one of them will be pretty good. There is lifetime for VIP, and you have to hit me up in Discord, and we can discuss. Ivan Gonzalez, is there any way you can reach out to our moderators, because they might be able to help you? They can help you, because I'm not really good at Discord. The bullish divs on the daily, Crypto Kong, I think those could absolutely play out. I mean, like, they could absolutely play out, but it doesn't mean we can't come lower, because when we're looking at this in context, they could be forming. Those bullish divs could be forming and continue to form even with a move down to like 37K, right? We could absolutely now do something like this, which would be extremely bullish. So that's the thing with the high time frames. It's like, yeah, they could be playing out now, but they could not be, and there's really no way for us to know. And that's why we got to mark the levels and then look at what's happening locally. We can get into a trade based on some local technical analysis, and then over time, if the higher time frames then confirm that, then we can add to those positions when we get retracements down to important levels. That's the way I like to do it, at least. Shout out to JW. How many trades of my trades am I winning? Right now, as of this day in my current Bybit account, I have 5 open trades and all 5 are in the green. So Yeah, I recommend, B-Boy, that you get the VIP Discord at the beginning of the month, because Patreon will charge you when you sign up and at the beginning of every month. But I also will say this, that pretty soon we're going to have this all on a website and we won't have to deal with Patreon anymore. I primarily trade Bitcoin and Ethereum. The reason for that, Mustafa, is because I'm very comfortable trading Bitcoin and Ethereum. They trade very technically, and it's like part of my routine to do Bitcoin and Ethereum analysis and look for the trades. I do not do this all day every day, right? So hopefully now that we got this bot going, I'll be able to trade a lot more altcoins. But I primarily just swing trade altcoins, right? I look for those high time frame setups and take those. But then when I'm day trading, I just trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, sometimes just Bitcoin. You know? Frank, the thing that gives me the confidence to hit that buy sell button is the fact that I use good risk management and that I know that there's a high chance that the trade will go in my favor. Right? If we see our confirmations at a level and we're not risking more than we can afford to lose, then if we lose, it doesn't matter, and we know there's a good chance that we're going to win, right? How do you set alerts for the smaller time frames with all these dots around? What do you mean all these dots? The way I set alerts on smaller time frames is you draw a line like this, you set the alert, and then you just hide that level, right? You take it off the chart and you put it in a folder called alerts, because then it won't cloud up your screen. Is today today's okay, gotcha. Oh, nice. All right, guys. Well, I am going to head out now, but I appreciate all of you, and may the Lord bless all of you. In the name of Yeshua the Messiah, Jesus the Messiah, receive this blessing, guys, in the Hebrew language. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. B'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which means in English, may the Lord bless you, may He protect you, may He shine His light upon you, may He have grace upon you, may He turn His face towards you and give you completeness. In the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. Peace, guys.